Hi, this is Chris. Today I'm going to make a birthday card and a gift for my neighbor and friend. She's also an artist and a gardener, and so I'm going to do a garden theme. And I'm going to look through these old magazines and catalogs to see if I can find something to make a birthday card with. I think I'll make the card out of this. It's not too heavy, but heavy enough to be a card. And then I might use some of these vintage papers to mat the images. And then I saw this little girl and I thought, this looks kind of like my friend with her watering can and her sun hat. She's a little bit older than that now. The feet are cut off, but I can fix that. So I think I'll cut her out, and then I have different images. She could be sitting here looking up at this butterfly. Here's some dahlias. My friend's favorite flower is a dahlia. And I could put a bird or two in there. Here's some pretty bachelor's buttons. And some phlox and Virginia bluebells. And some checkered lily. And it says California poppy, but I've never seen that California poppy. Apricot chiffon. That's pretty fancy. I won't see that growing in the hills of California. I have California poppy growing in my yard right now. Volunteers. And I'm in Nevada. Just over the mountains from California. So I'll put my stuff away and I'll start doing some cutting, and then we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, I think I'll make the envelope first. And this is about this wide. So I will cut it about there. So it's going to be uneven. she won't care. All right. Just going to freehand that curve. I think I might make this one just a little bit rounder to match. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Art glitter glue. All right. I don't think I can get this off. Maybe I'll try it just rubbing some of it off. So I'm just rubbing some of the paper fibers off where it was glued on the original envelope, just so it's a little bit thinner, not so bulky. All right, so that will be our envelope. It's a little wonky, isn't it? Let's see. Oh well. She's a scrapper too, so she won't notice or she won't care. Now, to make our card, I want to make it this way. A little bit smaller than the envelope. We'll make sure it fits now before we do any more work on it, and that fits good. That'll be just great. Okay, now, oh, I want to mat it with this paper. Let's see. So this will go on here like this. Okay, I'm going to cut out some of these images and start laying them together and see if I can make something pretty for my garden friend. So for this little part of the handle, it's really thin, so if I cut out the outside and then cut the inside, I'm likely to break that. Of course, I'm likely to break it anyways, but I'm going to cut the inside of the handle first. And then I can come around and cut the outside. There. So now I can use the scissors and it won't be pulling on it like it would if I was using the blade. Alright, so we have our little girl. And now I need a background. So she could be looking up here at this butterfly like that. If this is in the way, I can put a greeting over the top of it. I could have her standing in this little garden area. I could have her standing among the dahlias. That's kind of narrow. Some birds. Have her standing among the bachelor's buttons. Although she's looking up here and there's a bee over there. So many decisions. I could have her standing in the middle of all these flowers here. Like that. I could put a bird on the top of her hat. Could have her standing on top of a lily, except that her feet are missing. So many choices. Okay, I'm going to cut out one or two of these and see how they look. Okay, we have a little thunderstorm going on outside. I opened the window for some fresh air. Nothing like a nice thunderstorm to clear the air the first days of summer. So I have this one. It's a little bit smaller. And I have her with the milkweed, and she's kind of looking at the butterfly. I mean, it's not real accurate, but it's cute. So that's one choice. And then we have another choice here. And she can be standing among the flowers. Blue pimpernel, it says behind her hat. Blue pimpernel. And where'd I put my tweezers? Could have this little wren. Could be sitting on top of her hat. That's cute. Then I have this royal star, whatever it is, and she could be standing in there. I'll put a sentiment across the top. I like them all. I like this one, but it's really busy with all those Blue pimpernel flowers. And then this one. I wonder if I should have her standing behind that leaf. Almost pulled my blade out. I don't think that's the way it goes. I have a wren and a butterfly. We're having a conference. Okay, I think it's this one. Seems busy to me, but she shows up well against it. Get her little feet in there. Okay, so make sure everything is straight. I don't want a lopsided toddler. Maybe we could put the butterfly down here to cover up this little text. He'll be like a secret. Somebody can spot him when they're not expecting him. I think I'm going to put this down with Uhu glue. Where'd my little squeegee go? I had a little squeegee. I will let that dry for a moment. By the way, these are vintage dress weights. They were used to hold the pattern down to the fabric when you didn't want to put pins in the fabric because the fabric was very delicate. All right, let that dry a little bit. Next step, put it on the card. I keep losing my glue. keep losing my glue. All right. Now for a greeting. So I'm going to look in here first. This is Tim Holtz Ideology Clippings Sticker Book. And evidently all of these words are cut out of books, magazines, newspapers by Tim Holtz team. So let's see. Please pass the cake that shine and sparkle. Dreams come true. Brave girl. Flowers appear on the earth. Here we go, a happy place to be. So it's not really a sentiment as in happy birthday, but I know she loves to be in her garden, so that's what I will put on there. The glue to make sure it sticks. And I won't look at the rest of them because I might find something better, and then where will I be? All right. So next thing I want to do is the Stabilo All pencil technique, and usually I use my Stabilo All brown, and I also have blue, black I use a lot, I have red, and those were the only colors I could find, and white. Until Amazon sent me a reference. I guess they noticed that I buy Stabilo pencils on Amazon, and they sent me a notice saying that Stabilo All now comes in some more colors. So I ordered a package of more colors. So now there's yellow and orange. I already have brown. I already have blue. I already have white. I already have red. I already have black. So the extra colors I really got were yellow, orange, and green. So I'll put a link to those below if you're interested in Stabilo. I'll also put a link to the individual pencils. Actually, the best thing to do is to, if you follow my link, is to search around, because there are different vendors and they have different prices for the same thing. I don't know why. So I think brown will be good for this. I want a nice sharp pencil. So I first saw this technique on Pretty Peak Cottage by Diane Hubert YouTube channel, and she got it from another artist named Diane, and I've completely lost the name of that artist, but I'm sure that it has spread around among the art community because it's a really fun technique. And then we'll dissolve it with water. I think I missed some spots. I didn't go around here. Okay, I will write happy birthday and a little sentiment inside. She will receive this before this video is posted, so no spoilers there. And I'll put it in the envelope like this. And she gets a preview. I think that's cute. I think that's cute. I'm going to put a little ink on this. Okay, so I may put something inside, something along the lines, a happy place to be. It keeps us young. Happy birthday. Love, your friend Chris. Isn't that cute? Now I need to find something else to go with it, something else I can make her. So thanks for watching and have a great day collaging. Bye bye!